Welcome to my channel, Limitless Being. We're here, you're limitless, unless you think otherwise. How's everyone doing? Good, I hope. I'm going to tap in and get a message for the collective. I thank you for being here. Hi Jessica. If you're interested in a personal reading or a mini read, check the description. More than happy to work with you. So let's jump into the message. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. Let me get an overall energy. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay. So we'll take that one. Let's see what this is. Some kind of financial fraud. Somebody was dealing with financial fraud. Could have had it happen to them. You should be receiving something. We got a Page of Pentacles. Could have been something small that was taken. Let's get the rest of the cards out. Okay. So I'm hearing some kind of binding contract or something that was very toxic with this Devil card at the bottom of the deck. This could have been a battle you're overcoming. You're moving forward. Somebody could have definitely been taking something with this financial fraud. Let me get a few. Devil at the bottom of the deck. What's a few cards explaining this financial fraud that flew out, that's separate from this reading. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. What is this financial fraud? Okay, so yeah. Receiving some type of news about something that was a vicious betrayal, to leave you out in the cold. Some type of message coming through, some communication or the action that someone took, explaining what this financial fraud is. Anything else on this financial fraud? Okay. Could have involved a home, with the Four of Wands. Let me get more. Thank you, Spirit. No messages. Hello, Ashley. Welcome. So something's going to be made fair. This financial fraud could have involved some type of property or a structure, stability. Could have been a business or a business deal for some of you. Something was imbalanced. It's going to be made fair as an energy I'm picking up with that Six of Pentacles. So let me get one more. Eight of Pentacles. Spirit is saying don't let it deter you. Keep focused on what you're working on. Continue working hard. Could have been something you invested in. Could have been financial fraud at work. Okay. For some of you. Can we get an outcome for this? Thank you, Spirit. Some of you may not even be interested in some type of offer, something to even the scales. I'm hearing you could have received an offer that was not going to compensate what was taken, what was blocked, betrayed, or left you out in the cold. You're waiting on a better offer. Maybe confused about what to accept, what to take. So for some of you, if this is involving something with court, work, or business, you could have an offer, like a settlement, and you be maybe a little confused on what to take or accept. Spirit is saying with that Three of Wands and the Four of Cups,
not to jump at the first offer, but something is going to be made fair. Okay, for whoever that's for. Thank you, Spirit. So with the general energy, I pulled 7 cards here. We got a Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, a Knight of Wands, and Page of Swords, an Ace of Swords, 8 of Swords, and an 8 of Cups. All right. So you are receiving something. Okay, this has been an uphill battle, but something that you've mastered, you found balance in, and the ability to move forward, to get out of something. This new offer, this new opportunity could allow you to break out of some type of mental entrapment. This is going to be the Judgment. You receiving something, a new offer, opportunity, job, settlement. For some of you, this does involve court or legal matters. What's the Chariot? And you're going to be able to emotionally withdraw and walk away from something. Thank you, Spirit. Someone may want to come in and mediate. So the energy I'm picking up is when you finally let go and decide to move forward is when that breakthrough or something like pans out. I just feel heavy energy around that. Being guided to let go, focus on what it is that you're moving forward towards. Don't let this block or hold your energy up from forward progression. What's the Knight of Wands for the collective energy? Thank you, Spirit. High Priestess. Some of you may already know that this is working out in your favor and you're like charged and ready. Let me get one more with the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess. Some of you could be waiting to hear. Thank you, Spirit. Some type of communication. No, you're definitely in your power here, collective. Listen to your intuition. It's not going to steer you wrong. Okay. Continue your spiritual practices. You're amped. You're ready to go. You have everything that you need to move forward. Whoever this is involving, like whoever you're, whether this is in court, an employer, I don't see much relationship out here yet. They could be waiting to hear from you to see if you're going to take some type of action, and you have not disclosed anything. Thank you, Spirit. That's a lot. Page of Swords. There's someone that wants to reach out and communicate. They want to clear up whatever confusions, illusions, however you feel as though you were done wrong or betrayed. They want to mediate and clear something up. This is someone you have a long-standing history with. Be this a person, because we do have the Two of Cups out here, or a partnership. You're very defensive, and you're not in the best mood towards whoever this person is. They're like searching for the right time to come in, collective, and to communicate something. You're very defensive. You have boundaries up against whoever this is. Can we clarify the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so for some of you, this is a love situation. Okay. Yeah. Lovers, for those of you that it's not love, it's a contract. Okay. You're kind of taking a break. This person could be in hangman mode, not knowing when to come in. You're still healing from this. You're focused on your North Star. This person is busy looking in the past on how to mediate, remedy something, how to get past your boundaries, collective. You gain some type of new perspective over the situation. Just reading the comments. Is it Nahila Jean Marie? Visit my website. I'd be more than happy to work with you. Okay. What's this breakthrough, clarity, some type of truth, honesty coming through with this Ace of Swords for the collective energy? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Strength. Oh, okay. Ooh, very selfish. This person's in a very powerful position, but they don't wield their power in an upstanding way. They're coming out kind of tyrannical. They could be experiencing some type of financial hardship, or they're just very controlling. They misuse their resources, their authority, and they're still unfulfilled. You're standing up to this person. Truth and clarity is coming out regarding this person, what they could have done if this does involve this financial fraud that flew out. Some type of truth and clarity. A yes, a breakthrough. We saw that in the beginning of the reading. Something being made fair. Tell me more about this Emperor and King of Pentacles energy in the reverse. Could be an earth sign, could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. It's been a long uphill battle, this energy, the Nine of Wands. They would come in and offer little tokens of affection or apology. It could involve a child for some of the collective, but it was to manipulate, confirmation to gain some type of control or access to continue manipulating a situation. Holding on, a form of control. They lack control. That's why they're going so hard here. Collective is breaking out of this mental entrapment, this period of stagnation. Okay. So it could have blocked your ability to create work. For some of you, childcare could have been an issue. You could have felt stagnant. You're walking away emotionally, detaching overall, and mentally, resetting your nervous system. Okay, taking action in a new direction. Clarifying this Eight of Swords and this Eight of Cups. 8-8 energy coming out of this. So if this person had you in some type of chokehold, where you had to deal with them, limiting resources, support, some type of financial fraud, interfering with your work, you're moving away from that. Maybe that hangman period is giving you a new perspective, a new idea on how to get out of this situation. Happiness or renewal, where you'll have peace, harmony with the sun. Thank you, Spirit. What's the Two of Swords? There's a decision to make or something the collective's not seeing. Clarify what the Two of Swords is. Thank you, Spirit. Not seeing that justice is coming in. You'll be stable and victorious. You could be worried about this, causing you a lot of anxiety, feeling as though you're bound to the situation. So for some of you that can't see this happening yet, it's happening. Clarifying what this Two of Swords was. Okay. Some of you could have a marriage or a partnership with this individual. You're getting out of that. Yeah. Death at the bottom of the deck. So you'll be able to go through a rebirth. Okay. A new chapter of your life. Good. Very good. Let's get a vibe around this energy. This collective needs to be aware of. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. This person is very abusive. The psychopath energy. Never know what move they're gonna pull on you next. Very abusive, conniving, bitter. You're closing that cycle. Yeah. They're a runner. You're healing from this energy. You could be running, escaping this. Okay. They were just siphoning your energy. Very nurturing here. Okay. Mentor energy. They could have been blocking that creative flow, interfering in it. Something was to gain, so you could gain strength, like self-mastery, dealing with this energy, with that strength card that came out. Anything else on this energy? Thank you, Spirit. This was a soulmate, a romantic partner. For some of you, a friendship. We have twin flame. So that energy is backfiring on them, or it will be when you go ahead and close the cycle out. We had death at the bottom of the deck. We had the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups, mentally and emotionally withdrawing. This person is left feeling hopeless, suffering in silence. The energy doesn't have anywhere to go now, but back to them. Okay, you definitely ghosted or are being guided to put this distance. Okay, this person wants a second chance. They now feel stuck or in some type of dead end. No more siphoning the collective's energy. Bottom of the deck, nurturing. Yeah, so your energy can flow now, collective. With this person out of your energy. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get clarity around this financial fraud? Just go a little deeper. What is this collective? For the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Receiving some type of message. Okay. Mail. About something that was due to you. Showing up privileged lady or wealthy man. Taking out a pause. Definitely going to be a change. Be able to move forward. So the energy I picked up, and what the cards came out earlier, saying something's going to be balanced out. Judgment came out. Okay, for some of you, this is in court. It could involve a home, a house. We did see the Four of Wands. You'll be coming out of despair, hopelessness. We already saw that energy going back to that person. One more. Clarifying this change for the collective. Thank you. This is involving a main male or a main female. Yeah. Expect some type of unexpected income, balance, something being given back. Or something that was held up, coming to you. Thank you, Spirit. Any questions? Drop them in the chat. Hit the goal, hit the cash app. I'm more than happy to help. Can jump into a little bit of a love reading. We'll see. Thank you. You're welcome. Chosen one. Okay. So we have a very selfish energy coming out in this love reading. Somebody is unkept. Okay. Very greedy, intolerant, gold digger energy. They may need your help. Just to your generosity. With the Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Need some type of charity. You're showing up collective as abundant. Nine of Pentacles. Making a decision to move forward. This is causing a tower. Some type of sudden change. So this person is not able to receive from you. Depend on your resources. This is a self-absorbed person. Who's this Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the collective's energy? Thank you, Spirit. Typically, it's a matriarchal energy, but we're doing a love read. Six of Swords, King of Pentacles. So you're showing up responsible, practical, a leader, steadfast, established, or getting there. You're leaving this energy behind. They're very possessive. They don't want to let go. They want a new start. All right. And they could be sending messages, communicating, reaching out, calling your phone, dropping by, trying to get you to change your mind, to turn this boat around. Okay. What's the Six of Pentacles for the collective energy? This was imbalance. You were giving more than you were receiving, with the Temperance coming out in reverse here. Okay. It's like you couldn't stay grounded, find your footing. It was just a constant ciphering or giving in this connection. Person's very harsh, okay? Extremes, they could be bipolar. Clarify what this giving and receiving with this Temperance in reverse is for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Felicia. All right, a lot of illusions around this connection. A lot of fears, and you're deciding to walk away. Maybe face those fears. Cross that bridge. Come out of the colds. Come out of lack. This could have been affecting your health. One more for the Six of Pentacles. So you're bringing this balance into your life and coming out of that Nine of Swords. All right, releasing the fears. We see that with this Moon and this Eight of Cups here. Learning to cope, facing life. Okay, Nine of Swords, coming out of that stagnation, overthinking, anxiety. This person had you in some kind of way, collective. You're showing up Nine of Pentacles, so it looks like you may be single for a while or focused on your finances, your success, building, achievements. Clarify what the Nine of Pentacles is. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Finding that support system, being recognized, rewarded for the efforts that you put out. Okay. Being praised, uplifted, supported. Anything else? So it looks like this person was blocking your flow. You're either going to be stepping into a leadership position, or there is someone in a position of authority or leadership that is here to support you, collective. Let's clarify. What's the Emperor? Thank you. Yeah, this could be a connection. I'm hearing that old song, Drop That Zero, Get With This Hero. Okay. Collective. So you have to learn a lot of lessons and get this person out of your energy. Tell me more. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get a couple more? Could be a fire sign. Okay. This person is genuinely interested in healing and resolving, helping you heal. They see your work. They see how hard you work, how dedicated and compassionate that you are, collective. Or they will see that. They're going to help you towards your purpose or your North Node. They'll be in alignment. Okay, not that you're looking for that type of help, but they'll be in alignment for that positive change, that healing. Happiness, divine love, okay, a blissful relationship with someone that is offering stability, very focused and disciplined in a position of authority or leadership position. You just have to make a choice, choosing a path. Are you going to give this person an opportunity? We have like a yes with the Fool card. You're going to go ahead and jump off the ledge. You're not closing your heart off. This brings your justice, balance being restored to things that were toxic and binding and limiting. When you take that leap of faith in a new direction, yeah, and keep firm boundaries up. This flew out of the deck on this past energy, okay, and this brings in opportunities, stability, growth. So not letting this person come in from the past and interfere, not taking on their karma, dealing with them at all. Let me get one more for this row. Thank you, Spirit. Some messages for the collective. You're tired. It's been many cycles, down but not out, collective. So go ahead and make that choice, all right, to take that leap of faith in the new direction, all right, in this toxic energy. Get out of the connection, however it applies. We're doing a love reading right now. This brings you justice and opportunities. Last card out, we have sudden change, a tower, type of upheaval. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the tower. We have a page of cups coming out. What else for the collective? Thank you. A King of Wands, a Ten of Pentacles, and a Knight of Cups. I'm picking up that this is this past person's energy. Let me get one more. They may want to come in and offer some type of apology. They want to mediate. They don't want you leaving with the Five of Swords. Their intentions are not pure. They're not for your benefit. They're for their own. They may lose a lot of stability, wealth, privileges that you offered in a connection with them, collective. If you have children together or even a child in common, they may try and use that as leverage. This person is not grounded. Their head is like in the clouds, delusional about what it is that they want. They're going to continue to bring you conflict, talk down to you, affect your self-esteem, maybe have other people try and come up against you or block opportunities. So be mindful of what their intentions are, and they're going to be very impulsive, coming quickly, okay? For some of you, they could try to get you to sleep with them, to avoid going through this tower, to get back in your good graces. Can we get a closing message for the collective? Thank you. Three of Cups in reverse. The Hermit. One more. Thank you, Spirit. And Ten of Swords. Yeah. So there were, you're withdrawing, okay, with this Hermit card in the middle here. Countless betrayals, a betrayal you can't come back from, you can't ignore. A lot of unhappiness. This person was excessive. We did see the Devil card come out with their partying. It could have been third parties. It could have just been them overindulging in different things. You're pulling away from this energy, all right? You are following your inner guidance. You're not going to allow this person to force you to conform to their way of life. Yeah. They could talk about you, try and change the narrative, switch roles, all right, with who they're collaborating with or working with. They could have already done this in the past. You will be collaborating with like-minded individuals. There is someone coming in to offer you that support that's in alignment with your forward progression, all right? That's going to have the same goals, work ethic, all right? Yeah. Beautiful. Let me get a romance oracle out here. Close out the reading. I hope it was helpful for someone. Clear messages for the collective. Thank you. All right, so Spirit is saying to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring in romance. Okay, and there is not enough love or chemistry to keep this past connection going. We have unrequited love. Bottom of the deck, you could be overcoming financial or career obstacles at this time. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, this person, I don't believe, from what cards we got out, was very supportive. Yeah, these two right here at the bottom of the deck. All right. Anxiety, worry, carrying a heavy load, you're walking away and facing these fears to bring this balance. Opening yourself to reciprocity here. Collective, I hope the message was helpful. I thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the support. Okay, you're interested in personal reading, hit me up. Website's in the description. Okay, until I come back next time. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.